Okay, let's have a look at the answers to these puzzles. First, let's tackle the easy one. Here we are, black to play and mate in 1. This is the quickest way to lose a game of chess. White has ignored all the rules, especially you shouldn't move your f-pawn until you've castled. If you play properly, this won't happen to you. The king can't move, and white's pieces can't get in the way. This checkmate is called fool's mate. Don't be a fool. Leave your f-pawn alone. OK, black to play and mate in 3. Let's look at the white king. Only one square to check, and it's covered by one of the black bishops, so the white king can't move. If we could somehow get the queen here, it would be checkmate. But black has to be careful, because white is threatening checkmate on the next move. So black can't muck about. We need to look for checks, so that white doesn't get the chance. The problem is, the rook defends the h-pawn, and so there are only 2 other checks to look at. But both of these lose the queen too. The pawn defends h3, and the rook and king both defend g2. So which one is best? We don't want to let the king out of the corner, so white has no choice and must take the queen with the pawn. And now it's time for the bishops to work together. The king can't move, so again, white has no choice and must block check with the rook, which means the rook is pinned by the black bishop, and with the other bishop covering h2, black can give checkmate like this. Great, time for the hard puzzle. White to play and mate in 3. Where can the black king go? The white queen covers quite a few squares, and the rook helps too. So only f6 is left. But like the medium puzzle, the enemy pieces are looking very menacing, so we are going to need to find a series of checks. The knights can't give check at the moment, so it will have to be the queen or the rook. This doesn't look great, because the square is well defended. And here doesn't look great either, because of the black knight. So let's look at the queen. We just tried this square with the rook. The queen is undefended here, the black king can just take it, so this definitely won't be our first choice. And all of these squares are defended by black pieces. If the queen moves here, then the black king will start heading over here. And we have given the king too much choice. So let's have a look in this direction. Here looks promising, defended by both knights, but the black king can escape here and then start heading off in this direction, so this won't be our first choice either. The queen is undefended here. Again, the black king can just take it. So how about here? The queen and rook connect, limiting the black king's freedom. And now black has 2 choices, here or here. If the black king moves here, it will hope to escape here. But this knight check stops that, so the black king has no choice, and the other knight can finish the job. So let's go back to where black did have a choice. Let's allow black to move the king to g5 instead. We need to be careful and give check with the correct knight. Again, black has no choice, and now the other knight can finish the job. A big well done if you got that puzzle.